Hello and good morning. Welcome to the Pike County Extension Monthly Updates. My name is Kristen Campbell, 4-H Youth Educator, and I'm joined by Tammy Jones, Family and Consumer Science Educator for Ohio State University Pike County Extension. Today we'll be discussing upcoming extension events that will be happening in the next few months. How are you, Tammy?
Great time to update everyone about what's coming up with OSU Extension here in Pike County. I know you have lots of things going on with 4-H and a lot of happening at the fairgrounds. So would you start by letting us know what's going on and what deadlines are coming up, because there are a lot.
Yes, we have a lot of great opportunities for our youth and for volunteers that are coming up this next few months. The first thing we wanted to talk about was our Pike County Junior Fair Board. Those applications are due by the end of September 30th, and those are for ages, any children between the ages of 14 and 19. And what the Junior Fair Board does is that they help at the fairgrounds. The Junior Fair Board does a great job helping and assisting with the different shows. They help get the kids ready for the fair. They or for the different shows. They line up the kids with their hogs and their rabbits and their chickens. They pass out ribbons and trophies. They're the ones that are behind the scenes that are doing a lot of work. It's a great opportunity, and it's a big responsibility, and the kids learn a lot. They also are required to do several other things. I think we have some pictures of the kids. Here they are making blankets for Elizabeth Hope and Children's Hospital. They made the tie blankets and they distributed them to Children's Hospital, and they did a really great job doing that. We do have quite a large Junior Fair Board, and we need to have at least 30 members. Last year we only had 26, and it was a little difficult to get everything accomplished and for all the kids to be at all the different shows. So we're looking for some great, responsible youth to be a part of our program. They also take field trips, and this was a field trip to the Jackson County Fair where they went and watched the rodeo. The Fair Board advisors, they like to take the kids to other fairs so they can see what those Fair Board or Junior Fair Board members do and how other fairs operate.
One question some people might have, Kristen, do you have to be a 4-H member in order to be on this board?
You can be a 4-H member, or you can be an FFA member, or you can be in the Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. Any of those organizations, you can apply to be a member of the Junior Fair Board. Right. We also have we started again last year, a Livestock Judging team.
What does that involve, Kristen?
Oh, well, what they do is the kids actually are on a team, and they go and they judge animals, and they're the large animals. So they're steers and they're pigs and lambs and goats. And there's judging teams. The judging team travels to different competitions across the state. They have a big beef expo in March that they'll be traveling to. And the kids get the opportunity to actually look at the animals and tell if they could pick out what the winning animal would look like.
What a great learning experience for them.
It really is, because then they know more of what they're looking for in their own project. So if they take that animal, it helps them to realize that this is what they're actually looking for, and this is the type of meat animal that they need. And they can tell what different animals and what's lacking in some versus what's lacking in others.
So they kind of get a sense of what the judge is looking for when they are themselves in the show arena during the fair.
Yes, they do, and they realize how hard judging actually is.
I would say that is a good experience. Who's eligible to be on the junior livestock team?
The livestock judging team, same thing. Anybody that's in 4-H, FFA, or Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts that would like to be on the team, they need to fill out an application. These applications are due October 5th. Kelly Darst is the advisor for the livestock judging team, and it's actually for ages all the way from 3rd grade up through your senior year or your last year of 4-H.
Any 4-H member is eligible.
Any 4-H member. And we also encourage the Clover Buds to come in and participate as well, because you're never too young to learn how to be able to judge and properly pick an animal.
So if a 4-H member, FFA member, boy or Girl Scout was interested, how would they go about finding out, getting the applications and submitting those?
What they would do is that they can come to our office and they can pick up an application. They are located on the wall next to our front window, or they can download the applications, the Junior Fair Board and the Livestock Judging application, on our website, which is pike.osu.edu. Go to 4-H Youth Development and then hit on the link that's Forms and Documents, and they can download it from there.
And again, those are coming up, those deadlines.
Yes. Junior Fair Boards, October 1st, and Livestock Judging is October 5th.
Okay. So if you're out there or you are a parent of an eligible Pike County 3rd through 12th grader and you're interested, either check out our website or stop by our office and get those applications and get those in. It's a great opportunity for the kids to have an extra experience in 4-H.
It absolutely is, and they can carry that with them through college too if that's what they're interested in. A lot of colleges have livestock judging teams as well.
Yes.
Those are some of our winners. That's our intermediate winners. You see Malin Conley and Ryan Bond and Bailey Eisen and Matt Martin and Landon Beekman.
Yeah.
I went blank. I wanted to call him Maddie. That's his sister. Yes, that's from this year's fair. And you see the other things that they're holding. They have like jackets and they have cups. They had additional prizes and gift cards as well for our winners, not just original trophies and ribbons. So, and there's our intermediate winners as well. And then there's our senior winners.
Who was in that photo?
Let's see, our first place winner is Montana Beekman, and that looks like 2nd place is Macy Conley, and 3rd place is Riley Williams, 4th place is Paisley Alderman, and in 5th place is Eli Dressback.
And those are our senior level.
Yes, that's our senior level.
Okay.
We do have a not necessarily a 4-H affiliated event, but it is our 3rd annual Fall Show Cattle Classic, and that's held at our Pike County Fairgrounds. And the Senior Fair Board sponsor that, as well as the Showdown, the Cattle Showdown, Southern Ohio Showdown organization, and they actually have $1,750 guaranteed in prize money. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. So who is eligible to enter this?
Well, you have to be able, anybody is eligible to enter. They have youth divisions and they have senior divisions, but your cattle have to be born after January 1st of this past year of 2018. So they do have an 800-pound weight limit, so they don't want them larger than 800 pounds. And they have to have health papers if they're out of state. We do have some out-of-state participants and show people that came
out of state. That's great.
Absolutely. It's open to anybody who would like to come. It is $30 per class. There is a weigh-in date on September 28th from 8 to 10 p.m. or on September 29th from 8 to 10 a.m. And they have to be on the grounds by 10 a.m. on the 29th.
And the actual event is September 29th, which is a week from this Saturday.
Yes, next Saturday. Not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. And they have different classes. You can call Lyle Reiser at 222-2174 or Mike Carter at 740-708-2409 for more information, and they can get you set up. You do need to furnish your own bedding, though. Well, we have some exciting news.
Yes, tell us about what's happening with the horse projects and the horse arena here at the fairgrounds.
Well, we are pleased to announce that we're going to have a new horse barn this year. We're going to actually have 2 new horse barns.
Exciting.
Oh yeah, our horse program is growing like crazy. Last year in 2017 we only had 24 horse participants, and this year we had 42.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Great increase.
Yeah, so we were happy to see that, but with that came, we did not have enough stalls for our horses to be able to stay at the fairgrounds. So through a grant with the Pike County Commissioners, which we want to say thank you to the Pike County Commissioners and Dennis Martin for working on that grant, we're going to be able to build 2 new horse barns, 76 new stalls. Yeah, they're going to be 36 by 200 feet long, and we already have over 50 kids that are interested in showing horses this year. So we're still increasing, and I'm really hoping to see that we continue to increase those numbers, and we're able to provide for those kids. The horse barns are some of the oldest barns on the fairgrounds, and they're in pretty rough shape. But with our new barns, those kids are going to look really classy.
Well, that's exciting to know that there's new barns coming, as well as more space, so which allows more 4-H members to participate in the 4-H horse projects during Fair Week.
Absolutely.
And where will these new barns be located?
They are going to be down next to the arena, 36 by 200 feet long. So our arena is 200 feet long. So they're going to be on in the open field that's on the far side of the arena. And eventually they'll be able to have camping with electric and water that's hooked up down there as well, rather than just the primitive camping. So we're doing great things at the fairgrounds with the Senior Fair Board, and like I said, the Pike County Commissioners were able to help us get a grant to fund this. So
when is this project estimated to be completed?
The starting point is hopefully they're putting it out for bid in October. Once it's out for bid, then once they accept those bids, then they'll get started hopefully no later than November, weather permitting. So by spring we should have the new barns.
So next year at the Pike County Fair, it'll be some new buildings and barns for people to stop by and see.
Absolutely. We do have some other events that are coming up. Let's see here. So Tammy, I think that we were going to talk to you about our local foods program and how that's going.
I'll take a minute to promote our Pike County Local Foods Group, which is in cooperation with our office at OSU Extension Pike County. We meet monthly. We meet at the Endeavor Center located on Shyville Road. We meet the last Tuesday of each month, and we meet from approximately 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And our group works to promote local foods in our county in any way we can. And our most recent project is releasing a document that is out in the community and hopefully will be a work in progress. It is our Pike County Local Foods Directory. And this directory is to showcase farms, grocery stores, roadside stands, markets, restaurants, and any businesses that sell and serve locally produced food in our community. And sometimes people often ask us, what is locally produced, or what do you mean by local? When we refer to that, as our brochure says, it is food and other agricultural products that are grown, produced, or made in Pike County. And they can also be processed, such as our freezer beef and some of the other meats in the county, and then they are sold. And there's different venues and ways that they can be sold throughout or served throughout the community. And this could also include things like baked goods, wool, fruits and vegetables, as well as beef, eggs, honey, pork, jams, jellies, poultry, and even flowers. So any item that, again, is produced, grown, or made here in Pike County and is then being an outlet as somewhere that they can be sold. Right now in our directory, we have listed several local businesses, and we encourage you to support these businesses. We have the Bainbridge Produce Auction, which is still open this year, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of each week near Bainbridge. We have Beast and Bottle, which is a fairly new restaurant in Waverly, where local items are being served and sold. We have Corcoran Beef, a freezer beef on their farms that they offer, as well as Country Crust Bakery, which is over near Bainbridge, but again is in Pike County near the produce auction. We have Grassroots Farm and Foods, which has an extensive list of food items that can be purchased from their location on the western end of the county. We have Hickory Knoll Meats. We have Sarah's Sweets, which is actually a bakery located in Piketon, right on US 23. We have Susie's Sweets, which is a local baker as well. Their products are offered at Rural King, but they also are often at markets in the county. We have the Southern Ohio Growers Cooperative, which works as many farms and producers work together as a cooperative to offer their products, and right now their big product is pumpkins. They have a cooperation with Rural King, and that is one location that you can purchase those local pumpkins. We have Van Meter Farms out on Red Bridge Road off of State Route 124 between Idaho and Latham, where you can get some wonderful pork products out there as well as produce from them. And I know Tony also sets up at the Chillicothe Farmers Market on Saturday mornings, so he is also available there to purchase. And then we have Way Farms, which is located in Waverly, who also set up at markets in Scioto County and in Ross County with a variety of produce. But they've extended their selection this year and are working with many local growers to supply things such as honey, sausage, beef, pork, and other products. And of course, right now they have a large selection of pumpkins, gourds, and flowers. So these are some local within the county places and locations where you can find products, and whether they be in a restaurant serving or if they're on a roadside stand, but you can purchase these products and support our local growers.
And we did have an opportunity to go out to Bainbridge and look at their produce auction that they had.
Yes.
And what did you think about that?
It's pretty awesome. If you have never been out to the produce market at Bainbridge, it is worth the trip. They have an amazing selection of some very, I would say, exceptionally good-looking fruits, vegetables, plants, pumpkins, quite an array of things that they have for auction out there. So it is definitely something to see, and it's worth the trip to check out there. Some great prices as well as some great products.
And they had a great variety of mums and gourds. I'd never seen so many different colors and shapes of gourds. That they had those apple gourds and the Turk's hats, and it was quite amazing to see all of that, wasn't it?
The selection is quite amazing to know that what's brought in there, and they offer that auction 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. So you never know what you're going to find out there, but it's definitely worth the trip, and it's a beautiful drive. And then you could also support one of the Country Crust, which is located near there, is a great place to stop for lunch. Their
mega sandwiches,
mega pretzel bun sandwich that they have. So they have some great things there. So again, this is a way to support Pike County growers and producers, and it's a great way to see other parts of the county. It's kind of a nice day trip if you're looking for something to do with the family. It's a great opportunity to check out those. So we encourage you to support those. But I do want to add that this document is a work in progress, and we are in the process of updating and adding it with any newfound, say, producers or growers or locations that we have not currently listed. If you are interested in providing us with your personal information, if you are a location in the county that we don't currently have listed, or if you are interested in getting a copy of this, you can contact our office at 740-289-4837. And you can reach out to us there, and we can see that you are added if you are a potential business or grower or producer that we do not currently have on here, or we could actually mail you out a copy, or you could pick it up at our office if you would like to have a copy of this. So we encourage you to support our local producers and growers. And again, this is a project of the Pike County Local Foods Group, and has been a work in progress in order to have such a document out there so that people are aware of what is offered locally. Like I said, we meet monthly. Our current project, in addition to updating this, is we are working with the Pike County Health Department. We're creating a healthy food and activity guide to identify activities and other places in the county where physical activity, a lot of it is what's offered and what's available here, and making people aware of that. So we're working with Nicole Smith, who works for the Pike County Health Department, to identify locations and events and things that are happening in the county so that people have a resource to find whenever maybe new people to the county, or people who are just interested in seeing what's available whenever they're making choices about things to do with their family. So that's another project that we are working on at the moment.
That sounds like a wonderful project. project, I know that you know, for family health and mental health, that spending time with your family is good, and what better way than to get healthy together and to eat local foods that support our economy here in Pike County.
Absolutely.
And keep that money local so that it comes back to our county rather than sending it somewhere else. And I think we have some of the best places to get some local foods around. I mean, we have a very vast array of different items that can be purchased, and then you leave out all of those extra preservatives and things that you buy from store-bought beef or products that are not local.
Right, and it's absolutely a much better taste and flavor when you're getting something that's picked within the last day or two versus something weeks ago that was shipped from out of state. So it's a great opportunity to really taste local flavors, if you will.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you, Tammy.
You're welcome.
That's very informative. We do have a couple more things we would like to talk about. One is our Halloween camp out.
Oh yes, it's almost October. So that means Halloween's right around the corner. So this is a great event happening at the Pike County Fairgrounds. Tell us a little bit about that, Kristen.
Well, the dates are set for October 26th and 27th, and it is a camp out. We invite people to come, and you can call the Extension office or the Senior Fair Board at 740-289-4837, but make sure you push Extension 2, and that'll take you to the Senior Fair Board. You want to talk to Mary Conley about reserving your camp spot for the camp out. What we ask is that families come out and join in a great weekend of fun. They're talking about having different events such as scavenger hunts, which I love a good scavenger hunt, right?
Always fun.
So, and you get prizes for that. They have pumpkin painting, they have cookie decorating. They're going to have hay rides all around the fairgrounds. There's talk about having the haunted hay ride, so that would be a lot of fun. Maybe a little bit of scare and boo in that. They make sure that your kids, if you come, that you have they have costumes, because we do have a costume judging contest, which is always good to see everybody dressed up. They also have karaoke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, put your sing on, right?
Yeah.
What a great time to just let loose and sing, and nobody really cares what you sound like, but it's a great time and great fun. They have good food. They'll have vendors there that you can purchase from. They're also talking about maybe doing a chili cook-off.
Oh,
so,
be fun, yeah.
If you're a promising cook, you know, put your chili recipe to work and see if you can win the chili cook-off. They also are going to have a lot of different other kids games and kids prizes that they'll be offering. One of the other things we're working on is to do a haunted house.
Oh, where will that be located?
We're hoping it's going to be up in the art hall, and it's going to be sponsored by the Western Prom Committee. They had a great haunted house out in the Western Inn at the Western High School last year. The people that I talked to said it was one of the best ones around, and they put on a great show, and it's really a good time. It is a little scary, so younger kids maybe it's not for them, but you know, the older kids, I think they'd have a blast going through. There will be a small admission charge for that, but everything else is free on the fairgrounds.
So this haunted house will also be during the camp out?
Yes, it will. It'll be held during the camp out up in the art hall.
And that's October 26th and 27th.
October 26th.
At the Pike County Fairgrounds.
At the Pike County Fairgrounds. Most of the activities are going to be held over the hill in the multi-purpose building and in the beef barn.
Okay.
But the haunted house will be on top of the hill in the art hall, and we're really looking for a great turnout.
Is this open to the public, or do you have to be camping to participate?
Anybody who wants to come and participate can participate. You do not have to camp out. If you do decide to camp out, there's primitive camping, as well as we have full electric. We do have a dump station, but we do not have sewer hookups. But we do have full electric, and it really will be a fantastic time for everyone.
Yeah. And you can contact Mary Conley at 740-289-4837, extension 2, if you are interested in getting more information about the camp out or reserving your camping spot. And then be on the lookout in the local media, newspaper, and radio for advertisements about it as well.
And it's really honestly a cheap camp cheap camp out. It's $25 per night, so $50 for the weekend. And I don't think you can get that bargain anywhere.
No,
not for as much fun.
Absolutely not.
So we're really looking for a great turnout. We're really looking for a lot of fun. One of the other things that I wanted to mention before we close our program today is about our fruit sale. The 4-H Advisory Committee and the 4-H program always sponsors these fall fundraiser, and the fall fundraiser this year is our fruit sale. And the fruit sale is the kids will be asking to sell navel oranges, grapefruit, juice oranges, Hamlin oranges, tangerines, and then they actually have little gift boxes this year that have some candies in with them. And there's different prices for each one. All of the money that is raised goes towards the kids to have camp scholarships, or they have it goes towards 4-H programs and programming. When I go to the school, the money that I use for my school programs, that's all funded by the 4-H committee. And speaking of which, if you want more information on that, you can call our office or check out our webpage at pike.osu.edu. And we're always looking for committee members for our 4-H Advisory Committee. The applications are due by September 28th of this year, and you have to be a volunteer, a current volunteer for at least 1 year. And also we would like to have we have a spot open for one member who is not a current advisor, but they are an approved member. They have to have their background check. They have to have their all of their paperwork turned in. They have to have their application turned in. And like I said, that's due by September 28th. And our committee does a lot of great things for the Pike County 4-H program. They're over all of the advisors and the advisors programs. They're over all of the fundraising. They're over all the decisions that are made based on the 4-H program. So all of the things that are done beforehand with the banquets and the project book judging and the booths that are done in the art hall, all of those are completed by the 4-H committee. So if you are interested in being on that 4-H committee, be sure to pick up an application at our office, or you can download it once again at pike.osu.edu. We want to thank you for joining us today, and we hope that you enjoy our program. And if you'd like to give us some feedback, please leave a comment and let us know what you would like to hear from our program. And we thank you very much.